There we go.
Good afternoon, everybody. We are actually live. Welcome to the Suit Up Geek Fix podcast. It's Friday. Have yet another episode of the Bad Batch to break down for y'all. TGIF. My name is Lo, representing sunny California. Over here, we got AJ, proud member of the Suit Up Geeks. How you doing, bro?
Living my best life. Bad Batch was a great episode again. I got to see the Green Knight, which was a perfection of cinema right there. So I'm having a good day.
Hell yeah. I'm so jelly. A lot of you guys have been watching Green Knight. I hope to see it later. I'm going to see if I can get tickets. So without further ado, guys, let's break down the Bad Batch episode 14. Spoiler. If you haven't yet, please check it out on Disney Plus. This episode was entitled War-mantle, and compared to the last 3 weeks, we finally are getting back to the nitty gritty here. We're finally getting a little bit more stakes, and I'm happy to see it. Not my favorite episode of the series, like comparatively to the first 5 or 6, but I did enjoy this episode a lot more than recent episodes. What about you, AJ? What were some of your first impressions of this week?
Well, the best moment for me was seeing Crosshair. It's about time we got Crosshair again. Another moment for me was when Hunter gets caught, and the way he gets caught, I actually thought he was going to die because he missed the jump. He was just close to dying, and I was like, okay. So it had stakes. This episode definitely had stakes, which was a relief, because last week's episode didn't really have that sense of
danger,
anxiety, and all of that. Yep, exactly. So it's good to see that they're going back to those roots of having episodes where you feel that anxiety, that sense of dread, and all of that. So I really did like this episode.
Yeah, man. And shouts out to our boy Echo. He finally got something to do. He's not just standing in the background. So we had Echo on mission with Tech and Hunter. Wrecker and Omega took a back seat. But to be fair, Omega and Wrecker have been a highlight of most of the series. So it was nice to see Echo do something. I also wanted to highlight the fact that this landscape of this planet was beautiful. I love the forest landscapes versus the deserts and the cities that we always see. And in particular, I love the Imperial base hidden in the mountain. That was a really cool design choice for the base. It reminded me a little bit of Lord of the Rings. The goblins hiding in the mountain. You don't know they're there until you get caught. And I thought that was a cool base to have some action sequences on. It was a pleasant surprise to see Gregor. You actually touched on it when we weren't live earlier. But yeah, Gregor from Rebels, man, that was nice to see. See, those little callbacks are the kinds of nostalgia and fan service that I enjoy. I think as long as it's done properly, we can't get enough of them, as long as it's not overpowering the main story and as long as it's not fan service for fan service sake. So with that being said, you mentioned Hunter being left behind. I thought he was going to die as well. And if this is any indicator of how this season is going to end, I don't know if I'm ready for it. I think this is just a tease of how emotionally heavy this is going to get. This episode got dark at the very end. It got really dark. So any other memorable moments for you, man?
Not any memorable moments, but I just had this thought. What if Hunter gets brainwashed? Oh. It's going to happen. I feel like it's going to happen either next week or the following week. I feel like Hunter is going to get brainwashed, because when Crosshair was like, I was expecting the whole team, and they're just keeping Hunter alive. I feel like they're going to get that chip working again. So It's gonna
Oh
be
man, I'm not ready
it's gonna
for it,
be
man.
Wrecker,
Especially
Mega.
especially this entire season, we've been seeing Omega kind of take like this like father-daughter relationship with
Mhm.
Hunter. That's gonna be heartbreaking. I thought Wrecker was bad, but that I didn't even expect that at all, to be honest. So that's a direction that could definitely take this series into a whole new level emotionally. Yeah, so going forward, personally, I'm really worried. I'm pretty sure we're gonna see the demise of the Bad Batch, most likely, but I wasn't ready to depart from the Kaminoans yet. So I guess we saw the Prime Minister get capped, it looks like. They didn't show him get executed, but they kind of alluded to it. So that was a surprise for me. It got really dark really quick.
Well, we didn't get the gunshot either, so I think he's just captured for now instead of. Well, we'll
I,
see. We'll
I
see.
think the way Admiral Rampart said it was, "We no longer are in need of your services." So it just made me
Yeah,
feel like they were about to cap him. They got the troopers right there, but
yeah, yeah, yeah. That's true.
so yeah, man. So I think we're in for a tragedy. We've been expecting it this whole season. Dives has mentioned it as well. What else do you think we'll see in the final two episodes of this series, man?
Was it two? I thought it was three. Is it?
Well, this was 14, so we got 15 and 16.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. Yeah, you're right. Other than Hunter being brainwashed again, I don't know what to expect. Honestly,
Okay.
you. I guess I'll say that it'll be. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what
I
to
feel
expect.
like I feel like Dave Filoni's got a couple surprises for us.
For sure.
Um,
I think
I'm
Rex might come back. I'll say that. I think Rex will come back and help out. Probably last episode. I'll
That'd
say
be
that.
awesome. I wouldn't mind maybe not the last episode, but maybe like leading up to the finale. I wouldn't mind like something crazy, like maybe like a reference to Maul or um I remember Dives asked this in the beginning of the series, but where is Thrawn right now?
Thrawn. Okay. I always have to remember what timeline we're in right now. This is after Revenge of the Sith. Thrawn is right now, I want to say, in the novels. All right, so no, I can't be. I can't be. All right, so the last time I've read about Thrawn, it was in the past, but the novels are. There's one novel where Thrawn is in with Anakin. He's teamed up with Anakin, and that's within Clone Wars timeline. So it's between Clone Wars and Revenge of the Sith. And then you have Rebels, which Thrawn is in, and that's after, oh, long after Revenge of the Sith and Bad Batch. I'll say I can't say. I really can't. I can't say on that one. I don't know where he's at this point. I don't think we've reached that point either in the novels, comics, or anywhere, and in that timeline. I think it's like a huge gap in between everything.
See, I mean, I don't know if they will or they won't, but I think that's all the more reason why I wouldn't mind an appearance because he's obviously going to be in the Ahsoka series. And just looking back at Rebels, he was such a dominant force of that show. I would just love, even if they mention his name or if it's just like a quick, like, he flew by or something. I think that'd be kind of interesting. But of course, within the context of the story, I wouldn't want to throw him in there just to throw him in there. But I think it'd
Yeah,
be fun to get one more big cameo, in my opinion.
yeah. I can't see Thrawn being in the final episode, but I can see Tarkin returning
Okay.
for the final episode. That might be a possibility. You mentioned Maul. I think Maul is in hiding. I don't think we're gonna get Maul anymore until we get like a solo season or another solo movie or a solo series or something like that. It's tough to say. Like I said, I can't predict it right now.
No worries, man. So let's kind of just wrap things up a little bit. Personally, I'll grade this episode like a 7.5. I think my issue with this episode is I liked it, but I feel like this easily could have been like a 12 episode series. I feel like there's a lot of stuff in between where it took us too long to get to where we're at. and I don't know if these stories warranted 16 episodes. I'm not trying to hate on the series. I'm happy it's back. I'm happy to see Rex and the Bad Batch and Cad Bane and Fennec Shand. That's awesome. But I just feel like we could have told this in 12 episodes, maybe even 10. So yeah, man, what about you? What would you grade this episode, and what are your thoughts on the whole show as a season so far?
I'll give it an 8 out of 10. I agree. I really did love this episode a lot. It's not the best. It's probably like in ranking like 5th or 6th for me. But I do disagree with you a little bit on the filler type episodes. I think it's needed. It's always been like that within Clone Wars and Rebels. We always get filler, and I love filler because it expands a lot more on the Star Wars mythology, and it can allude to other series as well. So we could get a series just focusing on Omega. Which I actually do believe that we're going to get, or that Omega is going to be a highlight within the Book of Boba Fett. Maybe that's just my theory, because we've gotten a lot of Omega in this series. So for me, I do like the filler aspect for Star Wars, because it expands and so on. So yeah, 8 out of 10 for me. I really enjoyed this episode. I felt like the score was amazing in this. So we don't talk enough about the score. I think the action was well done, animation was well done, everything was well done. I just need them to push the narrative just a little bit more, since there's only 2 more episodes left.
I agree, man. And to that point, man, I don't not like filler. I just like, I mean, maybe I'm spoiled, but I just like my filler to have like value. Like, I liked seeing the Martez sisters. I liked Hera's episode. I liked seeing a baby Rancor. Like, I feel like the filler has to either be fun or there has to be an element of something to it that entertains you while not, obviously not really following the main plot line. There has to be some value to the filler, if that makes sense. I also liked the episode with Cut. Cut was a character I liked from the Clone Wars. They call him the deserter, right? So I thought that episode was cool. It was a filler episode, but I think it just depends on what we're getting with the filler. So with that being said, man, what you got going on, man? Where can people find you?
Well, you can always find me on Twitter, AJ_Geeks5, where I talk about anime, movies, Star Wars, everything. If you want to debate me, you can debate me. I'm always there for it. You can always find me here. You can always find me on Geeks Vibe Nation. I'm basically everywhere. So there you go.
Awesome. So yeah, please like and subscribe down below if you enjoyed the stream. You can follow us on Twitter at the Suit Up Geeks. You can follow me at Marcellus Durden. Just catch us the next 2 weeks. There's only 2 episodes left. So every Friday we'll be doing these Bad Batch reviews. We also have reviews coming for Monsters at Work. And really quick, we do our movie drafts on this channel, the home of the movie drafts. I just want to wish my opponent in the championship round of the greatest film characters draft, Nicole, Mrs. Crockpot, congratulations. You are our champion. Congratulations, Mrs. Crockpot. It was an epic battle, to say the least, and I'm honored to have lost to such a great team. She had Yelena Belova, Katherine Johnson, Princess Tiana from Princess and the Frog. Epic team. So, no hard feelings at all. Well-deserved win. So with that being said,
round.
What was that?
I said I lost first round, like always.
Hey man, you play with your heart, and that's what matters, man. You get people to enjoy see films that maybe they might not be interested in. So with that being said, everybody, thank you guys for watching. For AJ and myself, we'll catch you guys next time.
Dun, dun, dun.
Bum, 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 bum. Where's the video? Peace out.
I'm vengeance.
Wakanda forever!
Dope. That was rough.
Alive.
Oh shit! What?